Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Makerspace Live. I hope you guys are having a good Easter Sunday. For those of you who celebrate your Easter Sunday, welcome and happy Easter to those of you who are acknowledging that holiday today. I am just kind of playing with something. Just playing. Just playing. I hope you guys are all good. I see Tim B, Cosmin, Marco. What's going on? Joseph S. Good evening, sir. I hope you guys are having a good day. Tim B, I hope you are health wise doing somewhat better. I know it's always a struggle. Trouble Bunny, Ryan Ellis. Hey, man, what is up? I saw those Mad Yoko Hanks that he made you. Those are pretty cool. He took your logo, made a Hank out of it. That is pretty stinking cool. So I saw that on IG, and that looked pretty awesome. I hope you guys are doing okay. Gorgeous spread. Yeah. Trouble Bunny, yes. It's almost, well, it will never um, top your spread, but it I am blessed right now. That is for sure. Yeah, man, they looked good. He did a good job. He did a good job on mine. And what I didn't know with mine is the threads are all glow in the dark. Like same for this one, this Autism Speak one, because it's not on camera, but it says Autism Speaks. But it's actually glow in the dark. So it took me a while to figure that out, but once I got the lights off, it was glow in the dark. Ah, Ryan Ellis becomes a new member. Thank you, man. Awesome. You get a Talon salute to you, my friend. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to the apprenticeship. Um, you are very welcome. For those of you who are members, you got to kind of see a little sneak peek of, or an early peek of some, speaking of glow in the dark, some of the blades I'm going to share with you guys a little bit later. The collaboration project between Corey Holly and myself, I shared pictures of those. I have shared the one that Corey did on a couple different things, but I did the other three today. I got the handles glued up yesterday, and I shaped all the handles out on the other three today. So you can, if you were our channel member, you kind of got a peek picture of that. Yours is what made you contact him. Oh, awesome, Ryan! I'm glad you were able to contact him. He does good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, glow in the dark is wild. Yeah, it was funny. I didn't know. And one day I flipped all the lights off in here. I was like, wait a minute, what is that? And I was like, oh, dude, it's my Hank. Addicted to Blades. How are you? Kelly's Mishmash, channel member moderator. I always forget to tell who's a moderator and who's a channel member. Um, yeah. Yeah, Ryan, it's cool. Um, Let's see. Oh, Timby, my thoughts and prayers are going to be with you. I know it would be up for Linux now. Yeah, I know. He it's a lot, Kelly. He's poor Tim. He's been through enough, but hopefully he's on his way to getting out of this mess that he finds himself in. Addicted to Blades. What is up, man? You are just like killing it with some of your stuff, your videos. Man, you are pretty insane with the sword and all the things that you're swinging around and the slow motion stuff. You're doing really good work. I really enjoy watching some of that. It's pretty cool. Oh, I forgot to put my little coin. I'll put my little coin over here. How about that? Bink. All right. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Where is Tim B? Tim B, you in here still, my friend? Rodriguez, hey, sorry I missed you. What's going on, man? I hope you're doing okay. All right. Yeah, so I got the balloons all laid out today. Um, Kelly, basically the knee. I went to a orthopedic. Basically, he was like, "You probably tore your meniscus. Um, we can schedule an MRI." He's like, "The MRI will basically tell you what's wrong, but you can't correct it. The only way you can, and even surgery won't help because all they will do is remove the tissue, kind of like a hangnail. All they do is trim off the excess material. Um, that's all they'll do. So, um, my knee is feeling much better. So I'm just going to try to live with it. And, the pain is kind of what it is. I have a torn meniscus in the other knee too. So that means both knees I have a torn meniscus in, which is fine. It's whatever. Um, the severe ear infection is still ongoing. So I'm still dealing with that. That's kind of more, but I don't want to sit here and complain about my health issues because there are people in the community going through far more worse stuff than me. So yeah, man, no problem. You're killing it, brother. Brian, hello. How are you? Robo Stevo. Yep. Punched into my arm, gave me a lollipop, sent me out the door, said, "Stop being a wuss." You're right. At least you have two legs. What's up, Robo? I hope you're doing well. Probably keep it wrapped until healed. Nah, I don't even wrap it anymore, Kelly. It's not really helping wrapping it. So I'll be all right. I will be okay. Actually, you know what? The pain is actually just gone from the knee. So the knee is not my issue right now. My issue is um, my ear. If you guys have ever gotten like water trapped in your ear, if you ever gotten water trapped in your ear, like you go swimming or you whatever, water sports, whatever, and you get water shower, you get water trapped in your ear and you can't get it out. Um, that's what it feels like all the time. And I can hear it like something squishing around, like water squishing around, but it won't come out. So it's like torture. And then becomes, there's a lot of pressure. So it just makes life difficult. But hey, you know what? Life is difficult. We move on. I can hook you up with a replacement. Just saying. Yeah, I've heard what you could do, Brian. he, Brian will make me a new knee. He can make Robo a new leg. I need, I need more than just a knee. I got a wicked case of water here last year. Yeah. So think of kind of like water in your ear, but it just won't come out. That's kind of what it feels like, but there's a heck of a lot more pressure. Luckily, the pain has subsided with that as well. So hopefully, I'm on the other side of it, but we'll see. Brian, thank you for being a channel member, by the way. You and Kelly are huge supporters of the channel, and I really appreciate everybody who's a channel member. Like I was saying earlier, if you are a channel member, I did share a little sneak peek picture of the balloon or the Cardinal XL collaboration projects that I've been working on with Corey Hawley. I got them sitting over here. I'll share them here in a minute. But basically they're almost all done. I need to do the sheets on all four of them. And then I need to do a bead for three and a lanyard for three. And then they're all going to get sent, except for the one, which I think I've shared before, uh, back to Corey to get sharpened. And I want him to see what they look like. The three that I did today glow like crazy. So if you are on Instagram and you follow me on Instagram, I shared a little picture on my story of of them glowing. And literally I went in the sun for 30 seconds, charged them up, went into the dark room, and those things just lit up like crazy. So I love that material. It's so sensitive. It's the same material I used for Garrett's knife that you guys have probably seen. And you know that stuff just glows like crazy. So, wait, what? I need a new leg with a pop out knife sheath like Robocop. Brian could probably figure that one out there, Robo, but I'll let him decide that one. Yeah, Cheeto Ben Hur. Thank you for being a channel member. Thank you so much. That is awesome. Awesome. There's Tim B. What's going on, Tim B, master moderator? I am 1 a.m. watching Aries ABC. You have crystal problems. EDC, a crystal problem? Great crystal problem? Maybe. I don't know what we're talking about. Medical stuff? Probably. Hello. This hour's late HQ riddle. Oxide. You know Juno? I don't know that one, Tim. Oxide. You know Juno? Juno oxide? Do you know? Do you know? Any scorpion knife whips. Get over here. What's up, Gabe? What is going on, Gabe? Harlan in the house. What is going on? I hope everybody's having a great evening. I'm kind of waiting for people to come in and we can start talking about the stuff here on the table. I did pin a link at the top of the chat. If you guys haven't seen it, Monster is having a huge 20% off sale off of their new models. I might pull it up here in a minute, but you have the Glideman. And the Glideman, typically, let me see, pull it up. The Glideman with the titanium and everything is $238. But they just came out with 4 micarta versions with M390 liner locks instead of frame locks for $103 right now on their website with a 20% off discount. So you can't use my code for that, but if you use my link to go to the website, that will help the channel out as well. But I'll wait for some more people to pop in. But man, that is a pretty stinking good deal for this knife, which is probably my favorite out of all of them. I understand maybe doing a flipper delete on these things, but if you're going to get rid of the micarta, turn it into a liner lock, and then $103 right now, that is an amazing deal. And they have the new model, the Spectrum, which is cool too. Maybe I'll pull that up. But let me see who else snuck in here. Look at that. KC snuck in. What's up, Nice Fast? KC, hey everybody, driving home from my sister's house. Hello. Well, I hope you had a good. Assuming you guys celebrated Easter there, so I hope you had a good one. Thank you so much, KC. Yeah, Tim B. Kelly was hoping you were doing well health-wise. If you're, I know if you wanted to talk about where you were, but that is completely up to you. I probably should take the sheath off of that so you guys could see that one, huh? Sean Batts, what's going on? How are you? I hope you are doing well, my friend. Yeah, Ryan, the micarta versions look good. And yes, Brian, the Spectrum is sweet. I guess we should probably hear it. Let me go ahead and pull that up for you so you guys can see. Let's share. Let's go here. So here are the Glidemans. You have the black micarta, like a burgundy micarta, blue and the black, and I think this is the brown version. But look here, let's clink on it. $130 right now, 20% off, with the micarta And like I said, this is M390 steel, which is the same as what they always use. I mean, that looks ridiculous. I love the blue and black combination. It looks so good. Um, and it's now a liner lock with the nice that I don't mind a wire clip. I don't mind it whatsoever. So you got the nice wire clip here. Um, yeah, I mean, and right now you're getting it for $103. So if you use my at the top of the chat, if you use that link, that is my affiliate link with Faramonster. I don't think you could get the extra percent off if you use my code Aries EDC20 in checkout. You can try, but I don't think you're gonna get that. Um, but it might be worth looking at. And then this is the Spectrum. Check those out. Those are pretty stinking cool. You got the bar lock version of these. Um, this is 20% off right now, so they are good. And thought I heard that Faramonster is going to be doing a budget brand, that's pretty cool. But again, M390 steel, nice clean. Got the titanium. Look at that. Just such a nice sleek design. I guess whenever you have a drop point bar lock, everybody's going to say, um, you know, they're going to say bug out, of course. But I think it looks nice and clean. You can reverse the clip to the other side if you need to. So all of our left-handed friends will be very happy that you could swap that over. There you go. There's some of the info, black DLC coating. Very nice, very nice. There's your size, 3.3 blade, closed, 4.25, 7.56 overall. I mean, yeah, really good stuff. Really good stuff that they are doing. But right now, just the Glideman you're getting that discount on, and the new Spectrum is discounted right now as well, as they just released it. So, I would definitely think of checking those out. That would be pretty cool. I could do that. There we go. So, yeah, it is pretty cool. Good day for sure, listening while driving home. All right, Casey, will you drive safe, my friend? Be safe on the roads, especially Easter, because there's probably a lot of people out on the roads. Surgery next month, big risk, but out of options at this point. Yes, sir. We know, and all of our thoughts, and if you believe in prayer, go out to you, Tim B. I've been sending all my positivity your way as much as possible, my friend. There will be an end in sight for this, and it'll come. It'll come. For some stupid reason, I was thinking it was this, and we don't know why. Anyways, nah, you're good, Kelly. You are fine. I can't decide if I want the red canvas or the blue canvas. Yeah, I know. That blue and the black stonewashed looks really good. And they sent me the Glideman to check out, which I'm very thankful for. One of the few knife companies that wanted to, support the channel and to work with me. And they have been pretty cool. I was kind of hoping they would maybe get me some of the canvas micarta stuff too, but I've been sharing. I told them I would talk about it, but yeah, Faramonster is doing really cool stuff. And I thought I heard somebody say that they're trying to come up with a budget brand, but this knife in M390, the micarta right now for $103 is a really, really good deal. And then if you grind off the flipper tab, you won't feel so bad. But yeah, I mean, the flipper tab works really well, but I can see why some people like to remove them. That is something that I know people have done with that particular mount. But yeah. Continue praying for you. Yeah, all of our continuing to pay. No, Sean. Some people have gotten to with me about with my White Mountain knives, and for right now, they do not have them on their site, and I think there was a delay in getting them to the States. You guys will end up finding out before me, probably, Sean, especially you. But um, you guys will probably find out before me. White Mountain Knives is the only U.S. retailer that I am 100% sure they're supposed to be getting them. That's the only one that I know. But if they're going to get them, that means others are going to get them too. I haven't checked today, so maybe here on the stream, I'll go check here. I'll go check right now. Um, White Mountain Knives. I don't want to sign up right now. What am I looking for? I'm looking for this thing called a. Nope. Ain't nothing. Nothing. So, nothing there yet. Nothing there yet. Had a wonderful Easter with family, with everything going on. It really made you see things. Yes, Tim, that is good. You got to experience, have a good evening. That's what it's all about. Spending some time with family and enjoying each other. That is awesome. I've been sending all my positive Tim's way for a long time, but I ran out, so I'm gonna keep praying instead. Oh, Casey, come on. There's always positivity for Tim B. Always positivity for Tim B. Yeah, it is an amazing deal, Ryan. I mean, and if you use my affiliate code, that ends up helping me out as well. So, yeah, nothing there yet. I know, Tim B, and you've been a huge person to keep me updated on stuff going on too. So I really appreciate you updating me because you seem to have all the contacts. Tim B is king of the deal, and he has all the contacts. Um, but they are available on Kubi's website, and Kubi announced this week that they will actually be at Blade Show, which is pretty stinking cool. This is the first time that I know of that they've been to Blade Show. So I know they had a small table. Casey said they had a small table, but I'll take it. They probably will only have some of their new knives. So they only had they might only have like 4 or 5 models. But in the picture advertising them being at Blade Show, the Bloom was in the picture. So I know the Blooms will be at Blade Show. So if you guys are going to Blade Show, and if you stop by the Kubi booth table, it's not really a booth, you could pick yourself up a Bloom, which is really, really cool. Plus, I have 2 blue ones now. And so I have one, and behind me are a bunch of boxes. They're all going to be going out to all of the content creators. Um, I'm going to be sending this out to the pass around group. So the pass around group is going to all get a chance to handle the Bloom. I'm sending it as it was packed. So that means it's going to have the big tech lock on it. It's going to have just the loose lanyard laying in it. But I've shared a picture with everybody with how I do it with, the knives and the way the sheath and the lanyard and the loop should be. But it's up to them. I know it's 3 fingers, and that's going to be the biggest thing about it. But I think, and one thing I noticed is there's micro milling on both of the micarta versions. They put micro milling in it. I don't know if the camera is going to pick it up, but the micarta is actually micro milled, which is kind of cool. I would expect it on the Ultim, which I carried this one the other day. I'm not a huge fan of Ultim, but man, it's got some nice grip to it, and I couldn't be happier with the way that they turned out. Of course, I have my Bloom out here just so you guys can see that one too, but I have just been extremely happy with the way that they came out. So it's been just you guys have no idea with these sitting here just so I can see them. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird to me. I hope they don't have any in mind. Well, yes, don't because Casey and you guys, if you are going to Blade Show, stop by Casey's booth and buy one of his because he purchased a bunch of his knives from Kubi so he can have them at Blade Show to sell. And so help a brother out. Help a brother out. Go buy one of his. Go buy one of his knives. I mean, if it's the Tornado, I want one. So if somebody's going to Blade Show, and Casey, if you're gonna have tornadoes, I want a tornado. I want a tornado. Bryant Redbeard, what's going on? How are you? Welcome to the Makerspace. We're just hanging out for a little bit. I don't know how long I'm gonna go, but we are hanging out. So I have this knife sitting here because I'm getting very, very, very close to 3,000 subs here on YouTube. I'm about 110 subs away. And when I get to 3,000, I'm going to do a big giveaway. And this is going to be, I'm going to be giving this knife away. So shout out to Rory Calhoun because he donated this to the channel for me to do a giveaway. So you're going to get the axial shift. This is the shift. The axial shift with the nice mat. So you have a mat that goes with this and the knife itself, S35VN auto. And it is really stinking cool. And I'm going to try to find some other things to put in the giveaway as well. Some people said they were going to be sending stuff in. So we'll see. But I'm getting really, really close to 3 here on YouTube. And when I get there, that is what's going to be happening. That would be total BS if they did KC after you made the purchase. You'd be able to sell them because of their content. Well, yeah, but based on the picture, Casey, they're only going to have those 4 or 5 models. I don't see them if they only have one table, and this is their first Blade Show. I think they're going to be a little overwhelmed. They might be overwhelmed. I really have a feeling they're going to be flooded, and if it's a small table, well, I am thinking it's great because the bloom will get in front of more people. So, but I don't know. I'm as of the last couple days with the bloom, I'm starting to feel a little bit of a cold shoulder with it. To be honest with you guys, I don't feel like they're being received very well. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to get other people's opinion on it. I just know that there's been a small group of people that have not seemed very excited about it or have been wanting to get behind it, put it that way. So we will see. I don't know. Tornado might be a little while. Probably won't have those at Blade Show. I have another set of prototypes on the way of a model that is literally my favorite Tempest. I ever cannot wait. And if it's the one that I'm thinking about, Casey, it is really stinking cool. If it's the one that I've seen pictures of, I think it's going to be pretty cool. Robert Feely, what's going on? Channel member and huge support of the channel. What's going on, Robert? I hope you're doing all right. I'm going to have a bunch of Dust Devils and Supercells, and then I'm going to have Tempest Microjets and Downdrafts. Oh, there you go. So if you've been wanting to pick up any of those, make sure you stop by KC's table and check those out. That would be awesome. I'm kind of starting to put plans together for me to go to Blade Show next year. I'm throwing that out there, but I don't know if it's going to happen. I'm not going to have a table. I'm just letting everybody know I will not have a table. I just might attend Blade Show. That's all I'm going to do. I definitely want a tornado, though. Yes. You made the tornado, and I made a thistle. So so the whole little clip point thing is very cool, very cool. So I love the tornado. Every time you show it, I'm like, that looks so cool. It is so cool. And I have it fits the same around the same size as the micro jet. Yeah, it's gonna be perfect. Doing good. Just got home from Easter dinner. Awesome, Robert. Awesome. I think Casey is on his way home from that as well. The tornado design is definitely my jam. Yeah, it's definitely a cool jam. That is for sure. Yeah, the thistle turned out pretty good. Bryant, I am pretty happy with it. I showed this to. I met with Corey Holly. Why is this so filthy? Well, I did carry it. Um, I showed it to Corey Holly, and actually I went to a knife meeting, which was fun on Tuesday, and I brought this, so a couple of makers got to see it, and they gave me some ideas on how I could even make this better ish. So I have some ideas for the next one. But yeah, the thistle came out good. I'm pretty happy with the way overall that came out. It's basically a thorn, but a clip point, like a clip point thorn. Ground fog. What is going on, ground fog? I hope you are okay. So I have to say I'm really stinking happy with the way that the blooms came out. I mean, you see my custom bloom, and these guys are just, you know, they're dead. They're dead where I wanted them to be. I wanted the scales to be shadow boxed. They shadow boxed them. I wanted there to be contour in the handles. There's contour in the handles. Uh, I I wanted removable handles. They did that. I wanted a lanyard, and they didn't do that. But at least they provided a lanyard, a paracord, so that you could do that. I wanted a taco sheath, and they did the taco sheath. That was huge. I was so excited, and they did it really well. That is not going anywhere. It's so tight. The thumb ramp is done perfectly, and overall, it's the perfect package. Jimping, I didn't even ask for jimping, but they did it, and it's done really well. The jimping is comfortable, and all three versions are done exactly how I couldn't be happier with how they've come out. Um, and it's just really stinking cool. And they're getting some feedback. Kubi is, I think. I don't know. I'm getting mixed feedback. Just so you guys know, I've been getting some mixed feedback on them. Some positive, and some kind of nothing. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how they sell. I don't know. I don't know how they're selling. Byron, what's going on? Splitting Slices channel member. Checking out your thistle and the Kubi OEM blooms. Yeah, I got everything laid out here. We've got that, and I got the Monster Glideman. I don't know if you guys have seen. Again, I have a link pinned at the top of the chat. It's my affiliate link to go to Monster, and this right now, M390 Canvas Micarta. They have a 20% off sale going on the Glideman. 4 different variants and 4 different liner lock versions in Micarta for $103. Just started today. And they also have their new Spectrum on sale as well. So it's really cool. I sent my Bloom review out to my channel members today, and it was going up on Wednesday for everyone else. Yeah, I got the message about it, Casey, but I don't know why I'm not a channel member. I have not been able to get gifted a channel membership in a while, and I don't know why that is, but I've let all my channel members lapse for my own personal reasons. So I'll see it on Wednesday, I guess. I'm excited. I'm going to be sending the other blue version out to the pass around group. I'm hoping tomorrow. So a couple people have signed up for it. So I'm hoping to get it out tomorrow so that I'll get it into other content creators' hands. I think once the real test for them is going to be when they get to the States. And of course, this tariff thing happens because that just slows everything down coming into the States. So, you know, everything happens like the worst timing for everything on this one. If I remember when I get home, I will send you a link, but maybe remind me. All right, Casey, no worries. I can wait till Wednesday. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I will see it Wednesday, like everybody else. I can wait. Hopefully, it's positive. I mean, if I'm the only one who enjoys them, I'm good with that because I think when it comes to the perfect EDC fixed blade, just for everyday carry, small cutting needs to fit what my lifestyle is, I don't need anything more than that. So that's all I need. I designed it specifically for my needs, and it's exactly what I need. So if nobody else likes it, at least I have my own production blade out there that I like. So it's fine with me. It's cool with me. Yeah, the whole tariff thing is trying to be figured out with the PS shipments. Yeah, but I don't. Is it affecting Africa, Kelly? It the tariff right now is only with China. I thought they dropped everything else. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm sure it's affecting a little bit of everything. Man, you know I love it. But if you want to talk perfect, that's the Dust Devil. Well, and to be fair with you, KC, that's your design of a nice blade. Let me get my Dust Devil. And yeah, if that's what you like, then I love the Dust Devil. I carried this like crazy, um, and I really appreciate the design on this. So it's a good knife, especially for EDCing. And you could see, look, I use it. There's tape on it. There's gunk on it. I use it, Casey. I use it. Um, so it's stinking cool. So I would expect this is your design. I would expect you to have that um, that opinion, and there's nothing wrong with it. We're all allowed to have our own opinions. We're all allowed to have our own opinions. This does not have the micro milling on it. Okay. I was wondering. Wait, does it? Kinda. Not like that one. Um, items are being shipped to me from China. Oh, yeah. There's the problem, huh? That sucks. That sucks. Oh, by the way, Kelly, I don't know if War Room EDC reached out to you, but he does have that package. So he had that pickled steel pass around that I had. Chris has it now. So just so you know, shipping direct, so he doesn't pay shipping to him. He just gets to me. Yeah, well, that makes sense. If they're sending it directly to you instead of going through, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I hope everybody figures this out because it's a mess. It's an absolute mess. I love the micarta on the Dust Devil. Works really well with the Kubey. Yes, and like I didn't know they were doing it. I didn't. I was told 14C, which is 14C, which I'm fine with, and I was told G10. So when I was told, hey, Kubey has your knife on their website, and I pulled it up, and I saw the micarta, I was like, yes, because I saw KC's knife and I was like, man, I really hope they do the same colors. I wish they did a red one. I think this in red would be cool too. Um, that would be sick. I think the bloom in red. And I think people have already reached out to Kubi in some of the comments and they said something about titanium, but it was like a different language. I think I saw it on TikTok. They wanted titanium on there, which I mean, I don't think they're going to be doing that anytime soon. But Yippers, can't wait to see your video on the items. Oh, they're coming out soon. This week, they're coming out. That the Cosmos, the Cosmos, yeah, the Cosmos from Pickled Steel. That thing with a little bit of tweaking, that's going to be a winner. That is definitely going to be a winner. The Pickled Steel Cosmos is going to be a winner. I think I saw something, Casey. I'll check it out after the live. Thank you, sir. Ron Dobbins, what's up, Ron? How are you? I hope you're doing good. To be clear, I love the book. Thank you, Casey. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, we'll see. This is probably my favorite version, though. That micarta, that one, yeah. And they did some really cool micro milling on that. I mean, it's cool. I will not. I will not, Casey. I'm seeing this stuff. My phone is this camera is my phone, so I'm seeing it pop up. I will not share. I will not share. Whatever it was, I don't know what it is, but I will not share. I sent the link, and I also sent pictures of the new prototypes. Yeah, I saw. I will not. I will not. I play the rules. I play the game. I will play the game. So anyway, really excited about the blooms. I think you guys can all tell. I'm super excited about the blooms. Um, they came out amazing. I couldn't be happier with the way that they came out. But this is how they should be. This is how I wish they came. I wish they just sent the loops instead of the tech lock, and I wish they tied a lanyard instead of just sending it. By the way, this is the paracord that they sent. So I was able to tie 6 snake knots and still have this much left over with the paracord that they sent. So it is possible. It is possible. But yeah, so usually you get 2 colors, this green and that other kind of a darker green color. This is paracord that I used that I had here. Luckily, I kind of know what I'm doing when it comes to doing that. Very little, but I just wanted to say your knife designs are really beautiful. I really love your work. Oh, thanks, Ron. Thank you very much, my friend. I'm glad you said that because I'm getting ready to share with you guys the collaboration project. So, let me get caught up. Finally here. My internet sucks. Sorry, Jim. Welcome, Jim Miller, master moderator and channel member, and old school channel member. Jim Miller's been with me from the beginning, from almost the very beginning. The owner of the Blue Rock Hopper, which was seen on Knives Fast channel, the first knife ever sent out by Aries EDC to another channel, and boy, was that uh, butt clenching of a moment. But yeah, that was kind of cool. All right, so are you guys ready to see the collaboration builds that I've done with Corey Holly? Just as a reminder, the collaboration project, put that over there, was 4 of the Cardinal XLs. So we did 4 Cardinal XLs, and I did two. I sent him an 80 CRV2 one and a Nitro V one. He took my pattern and he made a D2 one because he wanted to do a special finish, and then he wanted to do a Damascus. So he took my pattern and then he did the other two. And he did a nightmare grind on all four and did the final finish on all four. On one of them, he ended up finishing. So he ended up putting scales on, he put a lanyard, he did the final, he did everything. All I have to do now is put a sheath on it. The other three he sent back for me to do the handles on, which I did today. So all of that I can share this with you guys. It took me 40 minutes to get online. Oh my goodness. Happy Easter to all. Aries, you should have a post on tying the snake knot for the blooms. I did. Trouble Bunny, I did post a video on how to do a snake knot, and I did it with the blooms. So I've already done it. And Kelly's Mishmash. So if you guys are not subscribed to Kelly's Mishmash, she's been posting videos on how to tie different paracord knots as well. So definitely use her. She's probably much better at this than I do, because literally the only knot that I can do is a snake knot. That's the only one I know how to do. So Kelly's Mishmash, she's probably got many more things that she can show you than I can. These look stunning. I'm not typically a big compound grinds guy. Yeah, neither am I, Tim. But I gotta tell you, they are looking pretty awesome. So, Paul Mills, what's going on? Oh boy, I'm behind in the chat. I need to get caught up. Paul Mills, the man. All right, so you guys ready? All right, here we go. Let's see. We're gonna put that there. Sorry, Tim, I need to hide your thing. I'll put that there. This is the one that Corey finished. One by one, I'll show you. This is D2, and it's a black finish on the blade. Basically what happened, it happens during heat treat, and he leaves it. So it has a black finish. So basically you've taken D2, and because of that finish, it almost makes it a stainless. It kind of resists stains because it's a forced patina on that blade. So you have my maker's mark on there, which he did. He did the camo carbon, the purple. He did a copper infused carbon inlay and the carbon fiber, just straight carbon fiber rest of the handle. And then there's his name on it, and he put the year. So you got Corey Holly 25 on it. I think the green is throwing it off. There we go. But what do you guys think of that grind? I think that's absolutely killer. So there's that one. Then we have this one, which is 80 CRV2, and you have the acid etched and tumbled, I guess, the bevels and the swedge, and then everything else is kind of polished off. You have the black pearl camo carbon with glow in the dark white liners, and the pins glow as well. But yeah, so I did that today. There's Corey's name, seen a little bit better there, and then my maker's mark on that side. But yeah, so you have that one. Then we have the Nitro V version, which is just all satin finish. Where's my cloth? Let me wipe this off. Where's my cloth? Let me wipe this off. wipe that off a little bit. There we go. So you see the grind, nice polished up. You have the Galaxy Green Camo Carbon Space Weave with the green pins, the green liners, done very well. And how about that grind? It's just, I'm not a huge fan of compound grinds, but I mean, come on. And then last up, the Damascus with the Damtanium Camo Carbon with the blues and the purples, with blue glow-in-the-dark liners, blue glow-in-the-dark pins. I have to etch the spine again and around the handle, but yeah, I mean, what do you guys think of them apples? So I'll just lay them there and see where I left off. Let's see. Rory, what's going on? Channel member, what's going on? You got to watch from the beginning. All right, go back, watch from the beginning. I just think that's gorgeous. John the engineer, welcome. Welcome. Jim's having internet issues. The weave on the carbon fiber on that one has such depth. Looks fantastic. Yeah, it does have a lot of depth on it. It has, even in person, it has even more depth than I can even picture. And this has removable scales. And he told me the way that he did the lanyard, it actually, both of the scales will come off. So you actually can take this off. And it has purple liners in it too. So you got the purple liners. It looks really stinking cool. Really happy with the way that these guys came out. And Jim wants one. Let's see. I want to wish everyone in this chat happy Easter. Very nice, Ron. I want the black pearl. Very cool. Looks awesome. I want that one. Carbon fiber is gorgeous. Ron wants them all. So I'm happy they're come out. Basically, how this is going to work. Once they are all done, I have to do the sheaths. I'm going to send them over to Corey so he can take a look at them because I want his opinion before we put them up for sale. He's going to put an edge on them. He's going to sharpen them. And I think I'm going to let him re-etch the spine since he etched this one. He etched that Damascus. So I'm going to let him kind of re-etch everything so everything is uniform. But yeah, they are comfortable in the hand. The Cardinal XL model is a good model. But the way that we're going to do this is once they're all done, Corey and I are going to do a live stream one Sunday. And we're going to drop them during a live stream. So I'll have him on and we'll drop all 4 of those on my Etsy store during the live stream. So we'll talk for a little bit about them, tell you guys a little bit more. He can talk to you through some of the stuff that he did because he's the one who did the grinds and stuff. And then Sean, Damascus, please and thank you. He can talk you through, and I think we're going to drop them during a live stream. I think that'll be fun. What do you guys think of that? I think that'll be pretty stinking cool. Brown Sugar! What's going on, Brown Sugar? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. That'll take 2 minutes before they're all gone. Well, I mean, you know, that's how it's been working. I don't know. I don't know why, but it's been working that way. It's a blessing. I am 100% blessed by mostly you guys because you guys are the ones that are buying them all. There's a handful of people that just stalk the Etsy store, and as soon as something drops, they're gone. So this is just 4. Um, so I'm hoping that they disappear. I don't see why. I think they're absolutely amazing, um, and they glow like crazy. I can't even tell you guys how much they glow. I can't turn all the lights off and show you guys. I posted a picture. If you follow me on Instagram, I I I posted on my short picture of these guys glowing and on my story. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Um, yeah, those little stalkers on have 15 laptops laying around their house, I guess, stalking the Etsy store because it's not like you could put them in your cart to buy them. They're not there until I drop them. So, quick draw McGraw's around here, just buying everything up. Um, I'm trying to get you I'm trying to get you a little Damascus fixed blade from a company I got hooked on called Tucson. I have over 30 of their different models and great little knife. Yeah, I have heard of Tucson. Um, they do some really crazy stuff. That is for sure. Rory, just let me know, man. You know I like seeing cool and new things, so let me know. Your knife work is such beyond anything I've seen. It's really hard, but yeah. Well, thank you, Ron. I really appreciate it, and but my work kind of more looks like this, and these guys who have been doing it a lot longer are able to do something much more skilled. I'll say. I mean, come on. That knife has 3 different grinds on it. This has 2 different grinds. No, that has 2 different grinds. This has 6 different grinds because each one of these is done differently. So that's a hollow. You have a hollow grind, and then a flat grind up here. So the swedge is a flat swedge. And then you have this is hollow. So that's a hollow grind here, a hollow grind here, and then the flat swedge. And that's on all 4. So all 4 have a hollow grind, and then the flat swedge. Um, yeah, I can't do that. I just can't. So I appreciate those words, but then when I see somebody else's work, I mean, come on, I can't compare to that. I'm trying. I've been pricing out some stuff, just so you guys know. I have been pricing out. Stabby Stokes, what's going on? How are you? I hope you are doing well tonight. Welcome. Welcome to the chat. You need a better grinder? Well, let's talk about that, Jim. The company, there is a company that does different bolt-on platens and work table. They're the ones I got my platen and my work table from, and they have different contact wheels and different platens. So I'm in contact with them. I emailed them on Friday, and I might be trying to pick up a small contact wheel. A small contact wheel will help me be able to shape this area of the knife on the grinder instead of having to use the Dremel tool, which will save me time. So I'm able to get into here. Not that it's not comfortable, because once that gets in your hand, if you've ever handled one of my knives, you know, at least I feel like they're comfortable. But he also might sell a contact wheel, which is that's how you do your compound grind, or that's how you do your hollow grinds. So we'll see. We'll see. I might have some more stuff coming down the road. I know I lost out, and I thought I was quick on it. I'm watching for the next drop, so I'm pumped to get the one you are sending me. Oh, yeah, Ryan. That's awesome. Yeah. So that's how these are going to end up going. I still have a little bit of work to do on these, and I need to do the sheath. I'm going to do, just so you guys know, I'm going to do the carbon fiber Kydex. I'm going to use that carbon fiber looking Kydex on all four. Um, Maybe I'll do the leather looking one for that one. I don't know, but I think I'll do the carbon fiber looking Kydex on all four of these, and I'll do that this week. Get those to Corey. He should finish them up pretty quick. Yeah, I know he's preparing for Blade Show and stuff, so this is kind of just like a side project that we're both kind of been working on. He's having a blast doing it, and I'm having a blast with it too because this is just really, really cool. And he, look, I mean, the work speaks for itself. And I got to handle some of his stuff this past week. I went to a knife meeting and he was there. And I don't know if you guys know this, but he actually makes valleys. He makes balisongs, custom balisongs. And he does custom balisongs with a murder grind. Like, you're doing like a balisong needed to be any different, and he does them with a murder grind. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. How many hours or days does it take you from start to finish one night? It's rare that I ever get a chance to work on one night. I know when I did this, it took me about 3 days, 3 full days to do the thistle. And that was 80 CRV2. I heat treated it. I did everything myself. It took me about 3 days, straightforward handle, no liners, no nothing, just, just basic knife. So that if I have 3 full days, I could probably get a knife done. But that's rare that I'm ever able to just do one knife by itself. So, and I do them in batches, just kind of how I work. Anybody else going to Atlanta? I know it's coming up. It's right around the corner. My goodness. I know Jim's asking. Stabby Stokes. But yeah. So we have the thistle there. We got to put a bloom out here somewhere, right? Got to get a bloom in there. Got to get a bloom in there somewhere. But yeah, things have been pretty stinking good. My growth here on YouTube has been slow. Very, very slow. I've been stuck at about 3,800 or no, 28 subs, 2,800 subs for several months, or like a month and a half. So it's been slow, and that's fine. I haven't been doing a lot of shorts. I've just been so busy. But I have a ton of content coming out. I have content for the next week and a half. I've already posted and done a bunch of stuff for the next week and a half, and I'm about to ship out about 5 packages of knives onto the next people. So the pass around group and everything else. So it's been really crazy. It's really stinking crazy. What do you like more, a drop point or a sheep's foot? I'm more of a sheep's foot person. Ron, as much as I love my bloom, it comes in very handy. I'm just as big a fan as of my rock copper. Oh, which I know I'm not going to bother Kubi right now because they are probably prepping for Blade Show, and with all the tariffs and everything going on, it's been kind of a mess. But they did share with me some renderings of the rock copper and the thorn. I want to do. They have agreed to do the rock copper and the thorn also. So how stinking cool is that? That maybe by the end of 2025, you can get a Kubi balloon, a Kubi rock copper, and a Kubi thorn. The rock copper is a slight bit different. Blade shape is the same. Handle shape is a little different, but I like what they did with it. And basically, you're looking at the same kind of look as the balloon, handle-wise and stuff. So it's going to be. I'm excited to see what comes with it. I can only get out to New York City night shows way more. Okay, well, that's cool. I can't get there either, so you made right. You made right. I made right. 3 good days. Yeah, I'm going all 3 days. This is my first time, and I'm pumped to get to meet everyone. Yeah, Ryan, I think I'm going to try to put something together for me to go next year. If I can financially pull it, then I would like to at least attend the 3 days of Blade Show next year. Um, I've got a plan now for next year because it's a huge thing for me to try to do. Just I want to meet you guys. I would love to talk to some manufacturers, but I know that's going to be tough. But to meet you guys, that's what it's all about. To me, to meet some of you guys face to face, I think that would be cool. I was afraid of that one day. Yeah, one day. Be prepared to get your mind blown. Yeah, see, I keep hearing that. I keep hearing that. It's like, oh boy. I know it's overload. I know it's overload. So I have prepared myself, Jim, for when I do go. So you got to meet Jim Miller last year. All right, very cool. I would love to meet Jim. Me and Jim have chatted, but I would love to meet him in person. That would be really cool. I'd like to meet a bunch of people, and that's the problem. Is like you're trying to meet people, you're trying to see all the knives, and you're just getting pulled in 15 different directions, and there's just no way to see everything. So, yeah, crazy, crazy stuff. But, and I need to get on my ball because I wanted to plan a kind of little meetup at the end of this year for anybody in my immediate area. Um, but yeah, meeting people is fun, and just getting around like-minded people is what it's all about. When you can get around like-minded people and chat about the things that we love, that's the biggest thing. Meeting everyone is so much fun. It's emotional overload as well as yeah. I am sure you need a few days to recover. Yeah, I know. Got to take the whole next week off. I was hoping you would be there with some product, but I was going to buy you out. Me? Yeah, no, I won't have a table. I can barely. I so here's that's come up so many times with. So I'm buddies with a bunch of knife makers, and Corey Holly, actually the person who did these, he will be at Blade Show. So Corey, the one that did all the grinds on this and everything else, will be at. He will have a table set up at Blade Show, and he goes to Blade Show, and he does all of these small shows and big shows, and he does all of these things, and he should not have a problem selling his knives. And then he sees me, and I show up at these meetings, and I don't have anything really, And he's like, "Oh, where are the knives?" And I'm like, "Well, I've sold them all." He's like, "What do you mean you've sold them all?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, I dropped, a bunch of knives and they sold off in less than 5 minutes." So going to a show, setting up a booth, and doing that, I, I, I mean, I guess I don't feel the need that I have to do it because I'm not having issues selling, and I am blessed, 110% blessed that I can say those words, and I do not take it for granted, and it's because of you guys. You guys are the ones that make that happen, and I am 100% appreciative of everything that you guys do. Um, 110%. It's ridiculous what you guys have allowed me to do. So I thank you all. But maybe one day, I don't think I'll ever have a booth, but I want to go and hang out and meet with you guys, talk to some companies. I've been chatting with some of the people, content creator. I guess they're the people that talk to all the content creators and get with us. But yeah. Has anyone seen or heard about any private knife collection sales? Lots of the guys we all follow always. I just check on Instagram, Rory, and some people post there. Me and Trouble Bunny might be working the Wii booth. What? That's pretty cool at the Great American Outdoor Show next year. That's awesome. Good for you, Sean. I only go 2 days. Don't think I can make all three. Steady Stokes is right. Yeah, you need a vacation from your vacation. I would definitely want to take Monday off after coming back. That is for sure. To unwind. I don't know if I could go to work after that show. That is for sure. Sure. Stage. I forgot about that. I canceled my Instagram account. Too much spam. That's why I'm not seeing. Okay. Yeah, people post stuff on there all the time, but yeah, I don't know. The worst part is the 2-hour drive to Atlanta. Well, for you, 2 hours. That's like a 7, 8 hour drive for me. And I know I can't complain because people are flying in. I couldn't even imagine flying. No, no, thank you. But that's like a 7, 8 hour drive for me. Oh no. Fading fast. Fading fast. Oh. Yeah, see, that's crazy. 13 hours? No, there's no way. There's no way. 7, 8 hours is probably going to be my limit. And yeah, well, Atlanta traffic is horrible. I thought Orlando traffic is bad, but Atlanta traffic, I've driven through one time, and I think I was white knuckling it for the whole time I was doing that. I was 100% white knuckling through there. So fun. So much fun. Oh man, so cool. This is my favorite part when I get to see these knives starting to take shape. So I shaped all these handles this morning. I glued them yesterday and I shaped them all out today. So they all turned out pretty good. These three. Those three. Yeah. Orlando is bad. Jim, Orlando is just stupid bad for just no reason. But Atlanta is just because they have like 8 lanes and they're all backed up and it's all crazy. Yeah. It's that's what's bad. That's what's bad about that. That is what is bad about that. Oh man. Where did I go with the sheath for this? Oh, there it is. Dust Devil away. I wish I had more stuff to show you guys. I have gone through a bunch of things, and I'm gonna be shipping a bunch of stuff out. Um, I got to check out. Oh, I can do this. I'm gonna show you guys this one, even though I kind of have it boxed up. But this thing will show some support for our friend. Um, um, I went to Nuke School in Orlando back in the day. You went to Nuke School? Oh, Orlando has tons of snowbirds. And Winter Park, that's funny. It's funny you say that because Winter Park is where I was born, Sean. And I grew up. I grew up in Winter Park, or the Orlando suburb. It's a suburb of Orlando. Check that out. Boom! Look at that. The Mallory designed Spectra. Man, that thing is so cool. That thing is stinking cool. Let me clean that thing off first. Something about me and look at that. That thing is pretty stinking cool. So we these companies are doing these small knives that feel big. He did a big knife that feels small. So that's a full handled knife, big 3 over 3.5 inch blade, but somehow it feels small, especially when folded. What a small little package. But frame lock, uh, Artisan Cutlery is the OEM on this one, and they did an amazing job. I think I forgot the blade steel on this, but uh, really, really, really good. I think S35DN is the steel. S35 full titanium. I think there's only going to be 200 available, and I really feel like this is going to be a customizing monster. I think people are going to customize these once they start getting them, like they did the Clydesdale. I think they're going to start once they get these, just because of the titanium. I think they're going to customize and anodize this, and it's just going to be really cool what people do. I'm calling it. I think that's what's going to happen, and I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's cool. But man, I'm so happy I was able to check this thing out. What a killer slim little package. Gosh, so cool. So I get to share that with you. That's going to be going out very soon, very soon. I went to boot camp in Meekum Power School in Orlando. Oh, that whole I remember that. Yeah, that place completely shut down. That place is nothing anymore. I think they tore all that down and rebuilt something else there. I think it's all homes and stuff. He's 40 short of production. Well, I got a video coming out very soon, and we're passing this thing around. So hopefully, uh, our buddy Mallory can get on that and can get those out to everybody. I think I want to see that come to fruition. There's no reason it shouldn't, because that thing is stinking cool. That thing is cool, and I think the price is very reasonable. I think it's like 175. I think, but man, yeah, it's very cool, and definitely something people should check out. Um, Next week, guys. Next week on Meet the Maker, we will be doing a Meet the Maker next week, and we're going to be chatting with your friend, my friend, everybody's friend, the king of ferro rods himself, Brian F. So Brian F. will be joining me on Meet the Maker. At least he's scheduled to, so I have to follow up with him and check to see if he's still interested in coming on. But Brian F. is scheduled to be on Meet the Maker next Sunday. Same time, same place, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Um, and it's going to be pretty stinking cool. There it is. Thanks, Jim. Thanks for dropping that link. You guys check out Mallory Designs. Those things are available at a very reasonable price. S35VN, full titanium, frame lock. I really think that thing, once it starts getting into people's hands with the way that it's set up and the titanium is going to be, just foresee a lot of people customizing those, like the Clydesdale did. Yeah, $175. I was right. Look at me. Look at me being right, Jim. For once, I am right. Holy cow. That's like fantastic when my brain is fried the way that it is. Oh, my goodness. So that is really, really cool. Really cool. You guys are awesome. I really thank all my moderators, all my channel members. I don't think I get a chance and an opportunity to thank you guys enough, because the things that you guys do for this channel without even thinking about it is been very, very helpful. Um, so, so much stuff that you guys do and you don't even realize it. Just the support that you guys have given me, what pushes me along to try to grow as not just a maker, but content creator, trying to push myself. I have so many videos coming out in the next week and a half. I basically have this week and next week completely full of videos. I just have daily content. I never thought in a million years I would be able to provide daily content, and I'm sometimes doing videos twice a day. The views haven't been very high, that's for sure. Maybe I'm starting to think I'm putting too much out there, but um, I've been dropping a ton of content lately. It's just because I have a bunch of knives in for reviews, and I've been kind of flying through them. Number one, some of them are private collectors, and I feel bad. I want to get them back to them. Number two, I want to get to the next person that they're supposed to go to if it's part of the pass around. I don't want to hold on to it for too long. And part of it is just the time frame for which I have. I'm trying to make the knives, then drop them, and make them, and then drop them, and then get a knife in to do content, and sign up for more stuff to go. So it's a lot juggling it, and I couldn't be happier with how things are going. So Sharif is about to drop the Aurelia on his site. I carried mine today. Ooh, we got to get some more info on that, Jim. I need to get one of those. Gosh, it's such a very attractive knife. I know Chris Warris, Warren EDC, I think got one recently, and I really need to do that. Sharif is doing some really cool stuff with his designs. And I don't know anything about my design, by the way. I'm still waiting for Aldo to update me on the Bloom or the Gargoyle project. Pickled Steel is going to be doing the Gargoyle. This is a Warhog, but I'm going to show this because it's just really cool. So the Gargoyle is in the works. That's all I know. That's all I know. It's being updated. There you guys go. Check out that link. Magnus Steel, msknives.com. There you go. Very cool. Thanks, Jim, for sharing that. Make sure you guys support the people in the community, because you have no idea how many. That's why I did Meet the Maker. I saw that there's all of these makers. They're just trying to get a little bit of exposure. That's all they want, is a little bit of exposure, because that little bit of boost in business helps them tremendously. Tremendously. So, yeah, it's really stinking cool. Speaking of promoting business, the books, that's right, guys. I'm going to talk about it here. I will be opening the books for May. Let me get my book. I'll put it over here. Pink knife books. The books are going to be opening on Tuesday. Tuesday, just between me and the 20 of you, the 20 people in this chat. Tuesday evening, I don't know when. Tuesday evening at some point in time when I have a moment to sit and focus on taking everybody's orders, the Aries EDC books will be opening. And they'll be opening this Tuesday, April, the 22nd? Yeah, 22nd at sometime. Sometime, I don't know when, the video will drop here on YouTube. When you see the video, message me on Instagram. If you want one of my knives and you have never messaged me on Instagram, send me a message on Instagram, because if you don't, it will go to my hidden box and I will not see it. So I pick the first 5 people, first 5 messages or emails that I get, and I try to timestamp it and make sure I'm being, fair to everybody who's involved. But I can only take on 5 this month. I can only take on 5. I did 6 last month. I'm only going to take on 5. I already got all the steel. I bought 3 bars I got 3 4-foot bars of steel. So I got a bar of ADCRE2, a bar of Nitro V, a bar of AEB. I got everything covered. You can email me, Bryant. Yes, you can email me. It is a little slower than the messaging. So I will try to keep my email up, and I reload it constantly, and I try to timestamp it before I message anybody. So soon as you see the video, and the video will have a notebook like this on the thumbnail, and it says now open, that's when you message me. And then go back and watch the video, because it does give you some information on what I'm going to need from you. But it is, again, I'm going to be opening the books up. We'll see what you guys come up with. I don't know. We will see. I am always curious to what you guys come up with. People ask me all the time, what's your most popular model? And I don't know. This last month it was a Hawk. The month before that was, I don't know. It's been a while since I did it. What did I do last time? I opened the books. It's been a while since I opened the books. Sometimes it's pistols. Sometimes it's spikes. Sometimes it kind of all depends. I don't know. And sometimes each one's a little different. I don't know. You guys keep me on my toes, that's for sure. Definitely keep me on my toes. But yes, you can email me. It's a little slower, and it's not as fast as just messaging me on Instagram. But email does work, and I do take that into consideration, Bryant, and I do my best. I do my best to get everybody in. I have another build I'm in the middle of that I can't really talk about. It's a secret build, so I can't take on another build. Plus, I have to finish these 4 too. So I'm hoping Tuesday I can get the sheaths knocked out on these, maybe make the beads on these 3, and then get these sent off to Corey so that he can do the sharpening. Then once he's done with sharpening, then we send it back. Me and him have been working on a collaboration video too. I think it comes out tomorrow. The collaboration video, he was able to shoot some footage, which I didn't ask him to. He just did. So it's going to be a little different than what I do, but he got some good footage, and it's pretty stinking cool. So hopefully you guys enjoy that video. He did put a lot of effort into trying to get some footage of himself making and putting the work in for these knives. So I hope you guys enjoy that. I did my best with the editing. YouTube was being ridiculous with that video. I almost pulled it, but I was like, man, you guys will understand. But it's cool. Instagram is a pain sometimes, but it and Facebook are worth having. Yeah, I see. I don't have Facebook. Maybe I should do Aries EDC Facebook page, but I don't. I don't need another thing. I just started TikTok, so I do have a TikTok channel. So if you guys want to go over on TikTok, I have been posting stuff on TikTok because I'm ridiculous. But I don't. I've been just posting shorts and different things on TikTok. I don't go crazy. You guys are awesome. Have a good night. Stay sharp. All right, Ryan. Thank you. You have a good evening. I'm gonna be closing this one up too. I need to. It's been a long weekend, a long week. I need this next week to go a little bit better. Is there one place I can go to see all the models in one place? Um, Sean, I have done a video with all the models, but that doesn't include the thistle since I just did the thistle, or like the bush hawk because that was the first one I ever did. So I don't really. It's ever changing, my friend. You follow the channel fairly well, so I think you've seen all of them. When you do get in the books, and Jim can attest to this, when you get in the books, I will send you a form to fill out. And with that form is a video that shows all the models minus like the two brand new ones, which is the Bush Hawk and the Thistle. So if you want those two and you don't see them in there, then you can type it at the bottom. There's a whole form I have you fill out. That kind of streamlines the order so that I know what blade you want, I know what handle material, I know Kydex, I know all the little details, and then we chat about what we're gonna do. So, yeah, you might have to update the video on all your models. Yeah, Joseph, I do. There's a couple things missing out of there, but yeah. Thanks for everything. I have to leave. It's late. Yeah, all right, Rodriguez. Thank you very much for popping in, man. You're awesome for hanging with us. I'll see you on the next one, man. Thanks for popping in wherever you were at. I didn't catch where you were from, but man, thank you so much for popping in and spending your late morning with us. Man, that's pretty awesome. You're almost that's like Gareth level of staying up late. That is Gareth level. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys. You guys are stinking awesome. Um, but so Tuesday, the books are gonna open, so watch for that video. Please check the link in the top of the chat because that is the link for Monster, my affiliate link. So if you click on that, I get credit for you going to the site to check out the Monster Glideman, which is now 20% off for 100 and I gotta make sure I get it right. $103. $103. You get this knife, M390 and micarta. Very attractive. Liner lock instead of a frame lock, and a wire clip instead of the titanium clip. So it's like the budget version of this knife, but with the same blade steel. So basically, you have the same blade, but with a different handle material. Come on, guys. $103 right now for that's 20% off is a steal. And if you use my affiliate code, it does give back to the channel just a little bit. So check that one out. That is awesome. Keep an eye out for the collaboration projects. We are going to be buttoning these up. And again, these are all going to be dropping on a live stream one Sunday. I'm going to be inviting Corey on. We're going to drop these live on the Etsy store and see how long it takes them to sell. And then we're going to ship them off. and Corey and I are going to be chatting a little bit about them, and we're going to see how it goes. It's going to be really stinking cool. I look forward to finishing these up, and you guys get to see the difference between somebody who knows what they're doing and does really quality work, and someone who just pretends he knows what he's doing and you know, hangs the best that he can. So, uh, Argentina or somewhere in South America, Portugal. No, he's hours ahead of us, so he has to be in Europe somewhere. So Portugal, that's awesome, Rodriguez. Thank you, man, from Portugal. That is so stinking cool. And miscalculated times in Portugal is beautiful. Yes, Portugal is very beautiful. I've never been there, but that would be uh, not someplace I would ever be able to go to, unfortunately, because of the travel. But I'm putting these back over here because they are works in progress, and this one needs to go someplace safe so I can get that one done. We'll put some blooms back. You guys can pick these up on Kubi right now. I wish I had a code. You can use code KC20LT. All in caps gets you 20% off on the bloom on Kubi's website. As soon as these come into the States, guys, as soon as they're here, I will let everybody know as quickly as I possibly can. As quickly as I possibly can, because I want everybody to experience these. I personally think one of the greatest EDC, true EDC fixed blades on the market. It's just my opinion. And yes, KC, that includes this one. It's still one of the best EDC fixed blades on the market. But the Dust Devil just needs that. It needs that taco sheath, which mine do have a taco sheath. They just need this loop instead of the tech lock that it comes with. So the Fair Monster Spectrum is on sale for $230. Yes. Also, the Spectrum is on sale for $230. We can take one more look at that before I hang up and say sayonara for you guys. There it is, right there. The Spectrum comes in 4 versions: a full titanium. This is, which one is this one? This one is, what do they call this titanium? This is titanium, the black DLC coated blade, and it's a, what are they calling it? Black titanium handle. So that's a black titanium handle. You have the carbon fiber, shredded carbon fiber. That's very nice. Very nice. Very nice. The marble carbon fiber, sorry. Shredded marble. Excuse me. And the camo carbon, and that looks like the copper infused camo carbon. Yeah, that looks really good too. Guys, come on. That's a really clean looking knife. Yep, black marble. You got M390. Let's see, they used to have HRCs listed. I guess they don't. 3.3 length. The handle thickness 0.47. The weight is only 2.95 ounces. Come on, that's a very lightweight blade. There it is. Blade hardness 59 to 59 to 61 HRC with M390, which is what they do on all of their blades. And I have done some cut testing with my Glideman, and it did really, really well. So we got the Spectrum there. Very attractive, nice knife. And I guess I'm big again. Oh well. We'll do this. I'll go big. Yep. Yep. Portugal is very old. One of your friends retired. I just watched your video earlier. Is that black micarta just as great as you say? But when you have it in person, it's outstanding between the two blades. Are you talking about the bloom? Rory? I just personally like the look of it. It's just as grippy as the other two. Both of them have this micro milling thing going on, and they all feel, to be honest, even the Ultim, they all feel basically the exact same in hand. Even the Ultim, they all feel pretty much the exact same in hand. So, if you're talking about the Bloom, yeah, yeah, basically the same micarta. It's a little different, Jim, but it's good. It's nice and grippy, and it's just, yeah. Will you ever have PayPal for your Etsy store also? What do you mean, Maury? Will I have PayPal for your Etsy store also? For what? Good idea. She must be waiting. All right. Oh, you're torn between all three. Yeah, the Ultim is good. I'm not a big fan of the Ultim, Jim, but the way that they did the Bloom, it's done very well. It's not too shiny. It's not too not shiny. It's. I'm not a huge Ultim fan, but this one. I mean, I might be a little biased, but it's it's good. It's done. It's done well. It's done well. To be a choice for your purchase option that doesn't come up on this order. Well, on Etsy, that's whatever Etsy does. I have no control over that, Rory. I have no control over that. I don't know. Yeah, the Spectrum with the copper looks really good, Brian. It does look really good. I do not like Ultim, but the Dust Devil and Casey's knives have tolerable Ultim. Yeah, I'm not a huge Ultim person. I'm really not. But the way that they did that, it's not terrible. It's really not. I've seen some ugly Ultim, and it's micro milled. It's hard to show the micro milling, but it is micro milled, and it's done really well with tons of grit. Tons of grit. Just I don't know. Look, I'm biased. I'm 100% biased. You have to buy one yourself to get it in your hand. I'm just saying. All right, listen, guys. I gotta go. What time is it? Oh yeah, I need to be done. Um, you guys, I appreciate you. We're almost to 3,000 subs here on YouTube. We are just over 100 subs away, and when we do, this is going to be the big giveaway. Someone's going to win this night the axial shift with the mat and some other cool goodies that I have laying around here for you guys. So that one is going to be up for grabs. S35 aluminum, nice OTF. Check the laws in your area, but uh, if not, man, it's just stinking cool to have. So really, really awesome. We're getting there, so close. We're going to be doing that. Illuminati, what's going on? Etsy, you can get paid with PayPal if you live in a country where PayPal operates. Seller won't even know PayPal pays seller via. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of I put stuff on the Etsy store. I don't set up banking or any of that. So that has not. That's all on Etsy. But yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you amazing for being here. I really appreciate all of you channel members, my moderators. You guys are stinking awesome. You're always on top of everything. You guys usually tell me stuff that's happening before I know it. Like the blooms are available on Kubi's website. And I look forward to what the rest of the year is going to have. And I will see you next week. Brian F. will be our guest with Mitten State EDC, I think is what his company is. The maker of really cool ferro rods. He will be a guest. So hopefully he will be able to come on and hang out and just chat making like we do on Meet the Maker. It'll be fun. And keep an eye out for our collaboration projects that are going on. Illuminati, I'm going to share this with you because I don't think you were here, but the collaboration projects are in full swing and getting done and are all looking really cool. Again, once these are done, they will be dropping on the Etsy store during a live stream where Corey will be a guest again, and we'll see how a live drop goes. So we're looking forward to doing that. It will be a lot of fun. I think it's kind of going to go check it out again. I've had 3 purchases on the Etsy store, but not in one of those. The option available is slightly wrong. Yeah, sorry, Rory. I have no say in any of that. Mitten State EDC. Yeah, I was right. All right. Well, happy Easter to all of you who celebrate. And I am gonna head to bed and get cleaned up. And I will see you on the next one. Check out. I'll see you tomorrow on KC's Live, probably, and I'll catch you guys down the road and see you on the next one. But please remember, if you haven't already, subscribe, like, leave a comment, or not. Again, the choice is always yours. Later.